The National Human Rights Commission has concluded activities to commemorate the 2021 International Human Rights Day in style with speeches and lecture on the theme Equality, Reducing Inequalities. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the day is celebrated annually on the 10th of December in commemoration of the UN adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948. Dr. Salamatu Hussaini Suleiman, chairperson of the Governing Council of the Commission, stressed the significance of this year's theme to the day.
This commemoration provides not just opportunities for celebrating the significance of this day, but also calls for retrospection and self-appraisal by government and individuals on milestones and mileage achieved in advancing human rights. The theme for the 2021 Human Rights Day is Equality, Reducing Inequalities, Advancing Human Rights. The theme is directly linked to Article 1 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which is a milestone declaration proclaiming the inalienable rights every human being is entitled to, regardless of gender, race, language, political, religious inclination, social status, and so on. Equality and non-discrimination are core principles of human rights. They underscore the essence of human dignity and are fundamental to other key principles of human rights like participation, inclusion, freedom of speech, movement, right to political participation, and so on and so forth. As the government of Nigeria embarks on its robust recovery plan and programs from the pandemic, the message is clear that the time has come to bridge the gap of inequality and exclusion as recovery interventions provide opportunities to embrace human rights and strengthen equality and non-discrimination.
Similarly, Mr. Anthony Ojukwu, son, Executive Secretary of the National Human Rights Commission, saw uniqueness in this year's theme, Equality, Reducing Inequalities. According to him, it is a very unique topic to the National Human Rights Commission as it resonates the Commission's core mandates in a number of ways.
Therefore, let this year's theme resonate in all the high and small places of our society. From the little corners of our homes, where the societal values are baked, to our schools and institutions of learning, which is presently challenged by the issues of bullying and other disturbing vices. Through our public places in the ministries, departments and agencies of government, and non-governmental institutions, as well as the nooks and crannies of Nigerian communities experiencing insurgencies, terrorism, let the focus be on reduction of inequalities as we seek to advance human rights in all our dreams.
In his keynote lecture, Professor Bola Akinterinwa, a former Director General of the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, harped on the need for honesty of purpose. According to The Dawn, in his lecture titled Promotion and Protection of Human Rights in the COVID-19 Era, the Challenge of International Cooperation and Active Attitudinal Disposition, it is better to prevent than to react. He said that it was easy to abuse human rights where political parties were based on dishonesty. He commended the National Human Rights Commission and the government.
Corruption is not about stealing money, embezzlement. When you are dishonest with yourself, never can you be able to be honest with another person. We want to strengthen international cooperation. There's no way the US ambassador can be more correct. It is the ideal thing. But before you can cooperate, there are some dynamics, requirements. First of all, it will not be sufficient to seek to cooperate. Where is the political will? Where does it exist? I would like to, for reasons of psychology of human differences, say that as much as I agree with the various postulations, I want to hypothesize here that the National Human Rights Commission here in Nigeria has done well. However, the government of Nigeria too has done well. However, the United States, with all the funding, the support given, the US has also done well. But as I've said, for reasons of psychology of human differences, I think that what they have done is good, but not good enough to address the problem of human rights, either in Nigeria, regionally, or internationally.
In her remarks, the Minister of Women Affairs, Mrs. Pauline Talen, expressed joy at the domestication of the Child Rights Act by Governor Babagana Umar Zulum of Borno State.
And the good news I want to share with you today, yesterday, Borno State, under the able leadership of Governor Zulum, passed the Child Rights Act and the VAP Act. So that is a fantastic news to end the 16 days activism. I congratulate the governor of Borno State for this great feat and for giving us a part or a parting gift as we end the 16 days activism. That is a big relief because the Northeast and the Northwest are the remaining 9 states that are yet to domesticate. Now, with what Borno has done, we have 8 left. And by the grace of God, before the end of next quarter, early next year, that's my prayer,